Hey guys, and welcome to this podcast. The question is, how can we add, share, create, have, hold, and enjoy more positivity in life? That's what I'm going to answer today, or to cover today, on today's podcast. My name is Flemming Schmidt. I'm your host, and welcome to the Positive Outcome Show. Now, today I wanted to share a few things about what you can do in order to make an impact in your life. Now, before I do so, let me just share a few things about me. Well, as I mentioned, my name is Flemming. I am an entrepreneur, I am a coach, and I'm a proud dad. And my journey started many years ago, almost 10 years ago, when I went through a divorce. And that really broke me, and I hit rock bottom. I had the hardest time getting back up on my feet again, to find love, to find joy, to find courage and purpose. That were some of the things that I was faced with, or I found to be a challenge. But through personal experience, also personal growth and therapy and coaching, I found the path that worked for me. And what I'm sharing here on this podcast is personal experience. And if that serves you in your pursuit of happiness or more positivity, more joy, more love, so be it. I hope it serves you. But let's get back to the one question I was asked at some point, and that is this. What is the one thing you could do that could change everything for you? What is the one thing that you could do that would change everything for you? Now, I know it might seem like a question that could be easy to answer, but when you start to dive down into what is the one thing that could make the difference for you, it becomes a bit more tricky. Because I found myself to say, I want to have more focus. And to narrow that down, I went through a path of gaining more focus. And it helped me, because it helped me to narrow down what was the one thing that I could do that could help me. And I wanted to gain more knowledge about personal growth. I wanted to learn more about me and understand myself in order to become a better version of me. And I wanted to serve a purpose. I wanted to serve a mission. I wanted to serve a community that could benefit from this, or where I could learn from that community as well and grow as a person as well. And I believe that some of you might feel the same way, and that is it. I hope that's relatable. But one thing, or another thing that I found to be a challenge, was commitment. I could see the purpose and the idea of doing certain things, and I committed to do that, but I only did it for a week or two, and then I kind of drifted off. I lost my focus. I lost my perspective of importance towards the goal, the necessity of doing the things that I had to do. So I needed to kind of come up with some frameworks for myself that would remind me and keep me committed, and remind me of why is it so important for you. That emotional bond, that emotional connection, once it's there towards the purpose that you are serving or that you want to serve, your energy, your attitude, your power changes. Because now all of a sudden you're serving a higher frequency. You're searching for a higher frequency to serve at a higher level. And once you do so, the universe listens, hears you, and responds to that frequency or that energy. So whatever you put out into the universe listens to it and returns the same kind of energy to you, but just a more powerful one. Imagine you always talking yourself down or being negative. If that is the energy that you're sending out to the universe listens and returns that energy just a bit stronger. And if you're always sending negative energy out, you will get only negative energy in return. Ta-da! Think about that. But seriously, if you had to really kind of make a list of, I don't know, let's say 10 things that could make a difference for you. Name 10 things that could make a huge, huge difference for you. It could be health, it could be focus, it could be to serve, it could be to commit better, it could be to be treating yourself better, it could be to speak up your mind, to show more respect, to have more love, and so on and so on and so on. But write down 10 things that could make a huge impact in your life. And once you do so, then start to narrow it down to 5. And once you do that, narrow it down to 3. All right? So far, so good. Once you have your top 3 things that you need to, or the top 3 things that could make a difference for you, now notice how it feels of those 3 things. What feels more important? What would be the greater gain of just focusing on one thing at a time? When you have your top 3, focus on one thing and do that one thing. And make sure that you stay committed, that you stay focused, and that you are serving your true purpose, your mission in life. The one thing that matters the most for you. Once you start to do that, you're probably going to experience some changes, some transformations. But it requires you to commit to the task that you put yourself up to. And it requires for you to stay consistent. Do the things over and over and over again, even when it feels hard, or even when it feels kind of wrong, but even when it feels that it's draining your energy. You gotta stay in the game. You gotta stay consistent. It's the thing that makes the most difference is consistency. Let's say if you wanna have better health, and you start to work out. I'm a guy, and if the guys listening in here, if you want to have more a body that's more in shape, or how do you say that? It's more trimmed in regards to reduced fats, right? More muscles. Shredded, I think it's called. If you want to have a more shredded body, it's not enough to go to the gym for 1 or 2 months and do some workout, and then after 1 or 2 months, quit again. It's not how it works. You gotta stay consistent. I mean, these top pro actors from Hollywood that you see have these all amazing bodies, they are at the gym for 8 months or for a year, and they have a personal trainer every day telling them what exercises they need to do, and they have a very, very strict diet that supports their goal of having a very shredded body because they start recording or whatever it is for their movies. And it's the same thing with personal growth, with personal experience, personal growth and personal development. And it's where you grow when you stay consistent with the tasks that you put yourself up to. Meaning, if you say to yourself, I'm going to get up every morning at 6 o'clock, get some breakfast, and then go for a walk and read a book, or start to work out in the morning because it gives you energy. Or the fresh air just gives you a sense of feeling alive, or to clear your mind, listen and notice nature. It's different from person to person, but find some habits, find some routines that are supporting your goal of more happiness or more purpose, serving a mission, more focus, to gain more out of life, to gain more out of the day. We each get 24 hours. Question is then, why are we not getting the same results, everyone? We have 24 hours Everyone has 24 hours during the day, but we get different results, all of us. And that is because we are not committed to follow through. We haven't learned about the tasks that we need to do, or how our mindset works, and what to do about it. Learn about it, read about it, watch some YouTube about from coaches, from leaders, from motivational speakers, how they actors, even how they got over their challenges or through their challenges, and what they gained from that journey. That's the real question in the end of it. But ladies and gentlemen, if you had to focus on one thing, if you had to think about what would be the one thing that could make the biggest impact in your life right now, focus on that. One thing at a time. Only focus on one thing. If you want a better health, you start doing something good for your health. More exercise, eat healthier, meditate, do some yoga. Up to you. I'm just pointing out what could be beneficial. If you are smoking, having bad habits, try to get rid of those habits that are not supporting your healthy goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, think about this. What is the one thing that could change everything for you? I got that question years ago. I couldn't figure it out because I was all over the place. I thought, yeah, I want a better health. Sure. I want more abundance. Yeah. I want more energy. Okay. I want more focus. All right. I want to be more successful. I want to be yada, 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 yada. And I had a lot of things that I wanted to do, and I couldn't figure out what one thing really would make the hugest impact on my life or in my life. And after a process of narrowing it down and asking myself some questions, I ended up with health. Out of everything, health for me was the one thing that could make the biggest impact in my life. If I don't have my health, I have nothing. I can be super smart, I could be super, I don't know, rich, I could be anything, but if I don't have my health, I have nothing. So for me, health was the key element, the foundation for everything. Learning and expanding my mind and so on, it's a process, and yeah, I'm doing that as well. But for me, the one thing that made the biggest impact in my life was my health. Take care of myself, eat right, exercise enough, and then treat yourself good. That's what I did. Hopefully this is something that serves you in your pursuit of more positivity in life. Because if you focus only on one thing at a time, you will get things done hopefully better. Because our goal, I would say common for everyone, would be to become a better version of ourselves and pursue that version of you. Imagine yourself being 5 or 10 years older and looking down the timeline. You can see yourself. Imagine yourself being, your best version of yourself 5 or 10 years down the line. How you treat yourself, how you treat people, how you are treating your business, how you're treating your family, how you're treating everyone around you, and who you are as a person, and how you challenge yourself to keep expanding and to keep growing. And then you see yourself 5 or 10 years down the line, and you chasing that version of you, becoming a better version of you today. So you already have an image of yourself being that version. So why not start today by implementing some of those habits today? Why wait 5 or 10 years? Right? Start today and change yourself to become a better version of yourself, and start with the one thing that makes the biggest impact in your life. Just go from there, and hopefully you will be successful on your journey. I cheer you on, I believe in you, and I hope and wish the best for you on your journey. All right. Thank you for listening, and thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule just to listen to me babbling on here about what works for me. I hope this works for you as well, or at least it serves you on your journey. And if you want to follow me on social media, Facebook, just type in Flemming Schmidt and let's connect. All right. Thank you for being here and take care.